Children, now in earlier section we have seen the nutrition in plants. Now we will see the next chapter, that is chapter number 2, nutrition in animals. Animal nutrition includes first nutrient requirement, that is which type of food the animals require, mode of intake of food, how the food intake take place or how the entry of food take place, and its utilization in the body, how it is utilized in the body for releasing the energy. Nutrition. Nutrition is the process of taking the food and its utilization in the body. So what are the nutritional requirement of the body? That is the sources or the food which we take. The food includes all the eatables, vegetable, fruit, milk and all whatever we are taking, and how it is utilized for the nourishment of the body. We have already studied in case of plants, that is mode of intake of food or mode of nutrition. Autotrophic, as you all know, autotrophs means the animal or plant which can manufacture their own food. So autotrophic animal category also, some of the microscopic animals like hydra, they manufacture their own food and considered as autotrophs. Now heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Most of the animals are heterotroph. They depend on others for their food. So heterotrophic mode of nutrition means the animals which depend directly or indirectly on the plant product for the food. So all animals are basically classified as the heterotrophic animals. The other mode of nutrition is the parasitic mode and saprophytic mode. In parasitic mode of nutrition, animals depend on other animals for their food and for the shelter. Examples are leech, lice, ascaris and different worms. And then is the saprophytic mode of nutrition. In this mode, the animals depend upon the dead and decaying organic matter, and they take nourishment from the decaying organic matter. So the common example is the Indian pipe. Now, ingestion. It is a process of intake of food. In this process, the food is acquired from the environment. We take food from the environment. The acquired food made available for the digestion through the buccal cavity or the mouth or the oral cavity. After ingestion, the next process is the digestion. Once food is ingested in the buccal cavity, it starts grinding with the help of teeth that is present in the oral cavity. The process of digestion begins in the mouth. There, the carbohydrate food, whatever we are taking in the form of carbohydrate, it gets digested into the simple form of sugar with the help of a gland known as salivary gland, which secrete the salivary amylase enzyme and digest the complex sugar into the simpler form. After mouth, the food enters into the muscular tube-like structure known as esophagus. And in esophagus, the food passes by a special movement known as peristaltic movement, that is the regular contraction and relaxation in the walls of the esophagus. And then the food from the esophagus, it enters into a sac-like structure known as stomach. Inside the stomach or the inner lining of the stomach secretes an acid known as hydrochloric acid, which provide acidic medium in the stomach for the digestion of the protein. An enzyme known as pepsin is secreted in the stomach and it helps in the digestion of the protein. Now, nutrition in ruminants or grass-eating animals. Ruminants, the animal that digests their food by the process of rumination, are called ruminants. For example, cow, goat and other grass eaters. Ruminating animals or ruminants have special digestive system. Let us take the view of goat digestive system. The stomach of goat is four-chambered. First is rumen, second is reticulum, third omasum, and fourth abomasum. Ruminants have an outstanding feature in its digestive process. They don't have to digest everything they eat immediately. They don't eat the food immediately like us. They swallow it and store it in the rumen first. In the rumen, the food becomes cud. Later, when the ruminant is idle, the cud is brought back to the mouth in small lumps and the animal chew it or re-chew it. This process is called rumination. Now you can understand why these animals are referred as ruminants. Structure of ruminant digestive system. Now grass is rich in cellulose which cannot be digested by many animals including human. Now the cellulose in the grass is digested in the caecum which lie between small intestine and the large intestine. You can see rumen, reticulum, abomasum and omasum. Now let us talk about nutrition in single-celled organisms. In microscopic single-celled organisms like amoeba, they have only single cell, they have cell membrane, a dense round nucleus and many small like bubbles, vacuoles in its cytoplasm. Amoeba changes its shape for locomotion, catching prey, etc. by use of pseudopores or false feet. Nutrition in amoeba or single-celled organisms. Now, amoeba feed on some microscopic organisms. When it senses food, it pushes out its pseudopores or false feet around the food particle. And around the food particle, it forms a vacuole-like structure where digestive juices are secreted to absorb all the nutrients from the food. Then it moves ahead. Let us take a glimpse of some of the common terminology we have read in the chapter. First is nourishment, the food and other substances necessary for life, growth and good health. Autotrophic, organisms that make food themselves from simple substances. Heterotrophic, organisms that depend on autotroph for nutrition. Parasites, organisms that depend on other organisms for nutrition. Saprophytes, organisms that depend on dead and decaying matter for nutrition. Sugar is a type of sweet soluble carbohydrate found in plant and animal tissues. Starch, carbohydrate obtained from potatoes, flour, rice, etc. Important part of human diet. Salivary amylase, an enzyme that is present in salivary gland in the buccal cavity and converts starch into simple sugar. Enzyme is a substance produced by animal or plant which help a chemical change happen without being change itself. Saliva, the fluid present in the buccal cavity that keep the buccal cavity wet and also help in softening the food to help it in physical breakdown. Peristaltic movement, the contraction and relaxation of muscles in the digestive system and intestine, creating wave-like movement which pushes food through the body. Esophagus, the muscular tube which carry food from the buccal cavity to the stomach for further digestion. Stomach, a bean or sac-like structure where the digestion of protein takes place. Protein, a substance which forms part of body tissue and is an important part of human diet. Carbohydrate, a substance containing carbon, hydrogen and oxygen found in food and used to give energy. Fats, an oily substance found in animals. Bile juice, the digestive juice secreted by liver that is stored in the gallbladder. Gallbladder is a sac-like structure that stores bile juice. Fat globules, a large molecule of fat. Then pancreatic enzymes, the enzymes secreted by pancreas, for example, trypsin and lipase. Pancreatic juice, the digestive juice secreted by pancreas that contain pancreatic enzyme. Trypsin, enzyme secreted by pancreas to digest protein. Lipase, enzyme secreted by pancreas for breakdown of fat globules. Amino acid, any of the natural substances which combine to form proteins. Glucose, any type of sugar which is easily changed into energy by the body. Fatty acids, any natural acid that contain fat. Glycerol, a liquid made from fats and oils. Villi, the small finger-like projections in the intestine that increase the surface area for absorption of nutrients. Large intestine, the last segment of the tube leading from the stomach to the anus. Curd, the partially digested food. Lump, an irregularly shaped piece of something hard or solid. Cellulose, a substance found in all plant tissues used in making paint, plastics and fibers. Cell membrane, the porous membrane that covers a cell. Nucleus, the brain or control center of a cell. Vacuole, the sac-like structure that stores waste and nutrients. Cytoplasm, the fluid present in the cell which gives shape to the cell. Locomotion, movement from one place to another. Prey, an animal that is hunted and killed by another animal for food. Pseudopods, the false pit-like structures extended by unicellular organisms that are used for locomotion and feeding. Digestive juices, the juices secreted by glands or organs for digesting nutrients. These juices contain digestive enzymes.